Now, I came across a shocking tweet. This girl said that her boyfriend told her he was going to sleep around 9 p.m. You can see her tweet on the screen. And he then called her at 2:40 saying he'd been in an accident. And she's basically saying, I don't know what to feel, but she's more upset about the fact that he was saying he was going to go to sleep, but he's actually up at 3 a.m. And all the girls in the comments, as you can see in the replies, and the quotes are saying, oh, he would have found out how really mean I am. Like, he would have known this day. Like, yeah. And then this other girl quotes it and says, like, but aren't you worried about his safety to find out exactly what happened first before you start going into, conclusions around why did he say he was going to go to sleep and he was awake later on, or etc., etc. And everyone in the, not literally everyone, I quoted it as well, but so many girls in the quotes have been like, wow, you're so male-centered, men would love you, you're a cheater's dream, blah, blah. All because she said if someone she loved called her at 3 a.m., she'd be more concerned, instead of being an accident, she'd be more concerned about their safety compared to trying to piece together whether or not they lied but they were actually up the whole time or why they were actually up at 3 a.m. That's incredible. Is this really how, when people talk about the dating pool's cooked, oh my god, blah, blah, I always think like you guys are just being hyperbolic because I've never experienced any kind of mad situations, but I can't tell if this is because these girls are traumatized from other men cheating on them but it's like, if this is how people really are, like, okay, as you're watching this video, please tell me in the comments, am I going crazy? Because I found this shocking. Like, again, the first thought I had was to interpret it like, honestly, these people just don't care about men. Then I started thinking, is that because they've been traumatized by people cheating in the past and stuff like that? But to me, I still think you can establish the facts about someone cheating later or understand the discrepancy, secondly. But in the first instance, it makes sense that you'd care about the safety of that person. But like, is this really how people are like in the real world? Do you just not care about other people? I don't want to turn into like a man-woman thing, but that was the first thing I thought, like, is this really like how low people view each other? Like, or maybe like like trust for men is that historic lows where whether or not you're safe, no one cares, but just explain your discrepancy first before I decide whether or not I want to have sympathy for you. Like, that's scary, man. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys agree with the quote tweet or the original tweet, because honestly, I found the original tweet and the people that are replying to it, I think they're all mad. But if you guys disagree with that and I'm just bugging, like, let me know, because I was going to do a live stream about it. That's how crazy I thought this was.